What's going on YouTube? This is Super Subs Review back here with another pre-workout review. This is a pre-workout that I've actually had a pretty good time with, and I got it for very cheap. So my main thing to say about this pre-workout, or thing to say basically in this video, is don't always just discount a pre-workout because you can find it cheap. I really enjoyed my run on this stuff, so here it is. GNC's Beyond Raw Repump. As you can see, that was $7.50 on clearance. I got 20% off clearance with my gold cards. I got that for about $6 for a full tub, which would be, I don't know if you can read this, but the full tub's 30 servings, 31 scoop servings. I use 2 scoops each use. You can do either 1 or 2 scoops, and I did 2 scoops being pre-workout veteran. I won my efficacious doses of all the ingredients. So I got about 15 workouts out of this, but it was a 30 serving tub. The flavor I had was watermelon. And if you can read below it, that's naturally flavored. I am a big fan of natural flavors, natural colors. Just for overall health and the fact that artificial dyes, if the companies go crazy with them, do end up giving me a stomach ache. One of the other pre-workouts I'm using right now is like that, and I'm definitely going to mention that in my review. So let's get into the mixability, I guess. So the watermelon, first of all, the flavor of the watermelon was pretty good. It tasted more like an actual watermelon than a watermelon supplement, meaning it wasn't candy-like. It was tasted more like an actual if you just took a bite of watermelon. So that was different. I really don't like supplement watermelon flavors because they're usually that really candy-ish watermelon, and I'm just not a big fan. So this watermelon was pretty good because it was a change of pace and it was more naturally flavored. Mixability was just fine. I used about 2 scoops and maybe about 10 ounces of water usually, and I even stacked it with a pump enhancer, and it mixed just fine. No floaters, no sinkers, nothing in the middle. Great mixability, great taste on this stuff. So a serving size, 1 scoop is 11.5 grams. However, I did 2 scoops, and that's what I'm going to go over. So 2 scoops is 23 grams. Once again, you get 15 servings per container. There are 70 calories from 70 calories per 2 scoop serving. 50 calories are from fat. So there is calories in here, and being on the cut, I really didn't like that, having to add that to my macros and maybe taking out a part of a snack or a small snack that I could have ate throughout the day. But that's because they had fat in here, and that's because that fat is supposed to help with like metabolizing your fat in your body when you digest it or whatever. So there's 5 grams of fat, 2 grams of carbs, there's some niacin, there's some magnesium, there's some zinc, some chloride, some sodium, some potassium. And then we get into their actual ingredient list, their active ingredients, which is clarinol, CLA isomers, and that's the fat in there. That fat is supposed to make you metabolize your body fat and use that as energy during your workout. That's the 3.4 gram dose. That's a great dose of CLAs. And next is you have carnitine tartrate at 2 grams and 2 scoops. Another great dose of carnitine tartrate. That's on the higher end of dosage you would see. However, the clinical dose I've read of carnitine tartrate is 3 grams. Carnitine tartrate, from my understanding, the main use of this is to help you recover and help recovery and prevent soreness and things like that. The next thing you have here is the green coffee seed extract at 400 milligrams. Once again, that's just going to help you get some antioxidants and some stimulants in here. And next thing in here is your main stimulant. Is this caffeine at 200 milligrams and 2 scoops. So this is a low stimulant pre-workout. You know, your only stimulant in here is the caffeine at 200 milligrams and 2 scoops. So it's only 100 milligrams per scoop. So this would be a great beginner's pre-workout for people that haven't adjusted to the more powerful stimulated pre-workouts. And then you get EGCG in here at 100 milligrams and 2 scoops, and that's just more for overall health. It's supposed to help your liver, prostate, and things like that. Then you get some Capsimax. Capsimax is that stuff. If you saw my Optimum Platinum pre-review, the stuff that gets really spicy when you drink it. However, for whatever reason, this GNC repump, that didn't happen here, so that's great for me because that was really annoying in the Optimum Platinum pre. So that just helps you like a little bit of fat burning and warms you up a little bit. And then you get the Bioperine fruit extract at 5 milligrams that helps you absorb everything in the rest of all the rest of the ingredients in here. And the next ingredient, as you can see, there's a ton of ingredients in here. The next ingredient is betaine. That's the Beta Power trademark betaine at 5 grams and 2 scoops. A clinical dose of betaine is 2.5 grams. So even if you went just 1 scoop, you would get a clinical dose of betaine. And betaine right now is one of my absolute favorite. One of my absolute favorite just supplements right now. Acts similar to creatine. It'll get you increased strength output. It can help you absorb your creatine when you're taking creatine. Every time I take something that's clinically does betaine, I see a lot of increased power output. It's get more reps, more sets on a ton of things. And the next ingredient is the most anabolic amino acid there is, and that's leucine at 2 grams. There's no other aminos in here. It's just leucine at 2 grams, which is a solid dose of leucine. I'll take extra BCAAs anywhere I can get it. So 2 grams of leucine, I'm totally fine with here. Next is you have DIM at 2,000 micrograms. DIM is in a lot of test boosters. It's supposed to help your prostate. Things like I don't know too much about it, but I know it's one of the common ingredient in test boosters. And then you get prickly pear extract. I really can't tell you why that's in here. It's 1 gram of that. Maybe for some other health benefits, general health. But I don't know too much about prickly pear extract. And then for your pumps, you get 1,000 milligrams or 1 gram of glycerol. It doesn't say if it's monostearate or Hydromax. However, because if they didn't mention it's Hydromax, I'm going to assume it's monostearate. If it was 1 gram of Hydromax glycerol, I'd say it's pretty much clinical dose, but because it's monostearate, I would like to see a 1.5 grams or 2 grams of monostearate. Moving on, you get 500 milligrams of agmatine. Once again, agmatine clinical dose is anywhere from 750 milligrams to a gram and a half. So that's also underdosed. And then you get citrulline at 200 milligrams, which is crazy underdose. Clinical dose of citrulline is about 3 grams, and you're only getting 200 milligrams, so it's like, what, 5% or something to the clinical dose. And then you get some Resvita resveratrol, which is also, I believe, to be more of a testosterone boosting ingredient than pump ingredient. Correct me if I'm wrong. So once you get, that was it for the ingredients. Once again, it's a very comprehensive pre-workout. You have the fat metabolizing part and the part to get you trim. That's why on the front it says it's a pre-workout thermogenic and muscle shredding igniter. So that's where you're getting your thermogenics in there. Is the first blend with the CLA, with the carnitine, with the green coffee, with the EGCG, the Capsule Max, and then you get your strength blend or anabolic blend with the betaine, with the leucine, with the DIM, with the prickly pear, and then you get your pump matrix with the glycerol, the agmatine, the citrulline, and I guess the resveratrol. Overall, some things I would add is beta-alanine. Give me a 3.2 grams of beta-alanine, I'd be really happy. I would really like to see these pump ingredients bumped up. Basically, all of them underdosed for me. So it wasn't too bad for the pump ingredient wise because I stacked this with N-Vein, which I'm going to do a review on soon. The strength was good with the betaine and the leucine helping recover. And the betaine was the main strength ingredient. 5 grams is 2 times clinical dose, so I did get lots of reps in there, extra reps everywhere. Your main things to help you recover the leucine, the carnitine tartrate, and getting those things for a pre-workout definitely help, especially while you're on a cut like I am. Anywhere I can help get some things that can help me recover, I really like to see, especially while I'm cutting. And then you have your other things, like I said, the fat metabolizers. I didn't notice too much from just this pre-workout, but it's nice, especially while taking this on the cut, to get those in there. And that's about it for the repump. Failed to mention the energy gave me, honestly, 200 milligrams. I was barely feeling. It gave me enough to get in the gym, I could say, but once I was in the gym, I really couldn't see it push me any farther. There's also no focus enhancers. There's no nootropics. There's no tyrosine. There's no N-acetyltyrosine. There's no, can't remember anything off the top of my head, but there's no nootropics in here. And the pump ingredients are underdosed. But if you're a beginner and you're looking for a low stim pre-workout, and maybe you're cutting and you like seeing the cutting matrix in here, and you want some strength added with a betaine, I recommend this. Um, when you add all the things, when you add everything up in here, it does make a very solid pre-workout. Overall, I'd have to give this an 8 out of 10. I was very surprised how much I enjoyed this. And that's my review on GNC's Beyond Raw Repump. Thanks, guys.